Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 859. I'm Kristin Omdahl, and we're here live in Southwest Florida at the beach. If you are joining me live, please say hello. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. And if you've been crafting, let us know. I know I would love to hear about it, and so would everybody else here in our lovely live community in the morning. Good morning, Grace and Lisa. Steffi and Thea, good morning. Isn't this a cool spot I found? Hi, Kat and Joe, Melanie, Judy, Rita. Hi, Lorraine, Angela, Mariana, Barbara, Wendy. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Kathy. Oh, we might be too close. Let's see. Guess that's the excitement of being live, right? Hi, Christine. Hi, Jody. Hi, sweet Melissa and Doris and Jane and Anna. Yes, the waves are strong and the tide is coming in. Like our regular spot over there looks like it's underwater. Let's see. Let's see if I can take the camera off so you can see. See those trees over there? That's one of the spots we sit in sometimes, and it is underwater today. Pretty exciting though. I think it's exciting how different the beach is every time we come. I am wearing the Lila beaded scarf as a headscarf this morning, and I'm going to take it down and hopefully not mess up my hair too much to show you a few ways you can wear this. Thought that might be fun to do and give you some progress on my Be So Easy version of that vest. I've made quite a bit of progress on that, and I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, the waves are exciting and wild today, absolutely. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Judy, and thanks for posting a link to the pattern. This Lila beaded scarf is a pattern on my website, and it's also a yarn and bead kit. You can order the yarn and bead kit. It includes the yarn ball beads and a tidbit of Be So Fine yarn, and you can pick whichever color you want from there. Hi, Sharon, and the beads come gold and silver. Hi, Jane. Hi, Mariana. Thea has that kit. Cool. It's a fun, quick project. There's also a turtle nest preserve over here too. Can you see that? You see that little fenced-in area there next to the signs? That fenced-in area is the protection of turtle eggs. And there's the big red, double red flag saying, please don't go swimming in there. It is way too dangerous today. The water is closed to the public. Did you see the sign? I know I've shown it to you before, but we can look at it again. See those beach warning signs? There's the purple, the green, the yellow, the red, and then the double red flag means beach is closed, no swimming whatsoever. And we have that double red flag today. And you know that means that current is extremely strong. Hi, Christy, good morning. All right, so I'm gonna take this off. I know some people were asking the other day how I style my hair underneath when I'm doing a headscarf as well. And since there was so many questions and interest last time, I thought I'd actually show you this morning. So you know I have super fine hair, and to give me a little bit of volume and beachy waves, I definitely need sea salt spray in order to do that. So I do have that texture in my hair this morning with sea salt spray, and then scrunch it. If you have natural curls, you already know how to do all that. And I take a little bit of my crown here and I kind of make a little bit of a pompadour, I guess. I pull it back with a couple of safety pins, not safety pins, bobby pins. All right, and so because this scarf is actually pointed in the front center and with the beads there, you may have noticed I had a little bit of stuff here. I think I might prefer to loosely tie this side into a little knot just to kind of contain that extra volume. And I could even do it a second time, just to kind of contain some of that volume. And what I do when I'm making a headscarf is I actually tie it once, take it down, and reposition it, because I like to figure out how tight I want it from putting the center behind my hair at the nape of my neck and then tying it where I want it to go. And I'm trying to do this one. You noticed the other day, okay, so we could tie this in a bow and have a little bit of volume on the side or in the back, or you could tie it in a knot and not have that volume. But I'm going to show you why I like that volume. So, take it down now. And I'm going to put that to the side, like behind my ear, and lift the whole thing back up. I think it's a little too loose, and I kind of looking to see if I could get this and this kind of balance, and I don't really think I can. So the other option now would be to get that knot in the top center. So let's try that. You know, depending on your hair, the kind of hair you have, and the kind of look you're going for, you may be playing around with something like this for a while, like I'm doing. It might not be bad to even tie it just in the top center here. I'm going to do a loose knot this time. Now, you could just slide it over, but for me, I think that's going to mess up my hair too much. So I like to take it down, see if I need to fix anything, and then put it back up. Okay, so now I could center that. Oh, I kind of like that. So where I made that loose knot covering up the center volume is now a knot on the top. Kind of looks like when you put a little messy bun on the top of your head. I feel like this could be just a smidge tighter. I feel like I loosened it as I was lifting it back and forth. Okay, I like that. And then I like to pull out a few wispies on the sides here, like that. I think it gives a much softer look when you pull out some hair on the front. If I was doing this at home in a mirror, obviously I'd be doing a better job of it. And you know what's kind of fun from your perspective is that you can see things that I'm doing and go, oh, I definitely don't want to do that, or oh yeah, I do like that. So for me, showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly of trying to judge something without a mirror, I'm able to show you the things that you may or may not like. And we all know it is just as helpful to see what you don't like as it is to see what you do like. Thank you. I love the color of this too. This color is called Lilac Memories, and you can definitely order that on my website. It is Be So Fine yarn, #1 fingering weight. Comes as a tidbit size, 215 yards, or you can get a full-size ball for 650 yards. You only need the tidbit size to make this scarf, and if you want the yarn and bead kit, you can find that on my website as well. Does anybody have any questions? I'll stand up if you want to see my whole outfit I'm wearing. I thought it was kind of fun to mix and match denim with white and pink with this beautiful purple. So, can I show the beads? I don't know. You can definitely see the beads on my website. You can see close-ups of them. There's maybe that come close enough. I'm sitting so close to this tree that I'm sitting on roots, and I'm so worried that I'm going to scream and scare you guys thinking that I'm sitting on a snake. So hopefully I don't scream, and maybe now that I said it I won't, right? Alright, but I will stand up so you can see the whole outfit. I feel like it's a little too tight on me today. But so I'm wearing my denim jean shorts, pink bodysuit. This is the lightest denim color in at least in the ones that I have. I have them in white, really light denim like this, and I have that medium blue, and then I have them in the faded black as well. And I thought with the sheer lace white blouse, I thought that was a nice way to tie in the pink and the purple and everything together. Kind of ties it together. I think so. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but again, when you don't like things that I do, it's also an opportunity to say, hey, I'll take this idea, I'll take that idea, and I'm going to skip that idea. I think it's really great to be able to pick and choose what you like about what someone shares with you. You don't have to take everything someone says. You can pick the things that work for you, right? I think that's so amazing, and it opens you up to learning from so many more types of people and types of things and different subjects when you realize that you can pick and choose what you want to take from a situation. kind of like, you know, taking information with a grain of salt, right? Or I think I might have said that wrong, but I think you know what I mean. You don't have to follow someone's advice verbatim. You can pick and choose what works for you. And that's why I think it's really fun to say, you know, maybe you don't like everything that I do, and that's okay. You can still pick and choose what you like. Heidi's making a belt out of Miso Baby and salt and pepper. That's great. It was a very big message that I couldn't get to. I love sheer blouses too, Barbara. I think they're so pretty to be worn, you know, as an outer layer over other things. Hi, Jill. Good morning. Wow, are we going to get wet today or not? I'm not sure about these waves. It's pretty exciting, though, not knowing. And how beautiful is this tree behind me? My goodness. I could show you a close-up of the tree too. It really is really beautiful. Here, let me take this down and flip this around. I'd like you to see it. Oh, and I'm wearing those ballet slippers in the pink butterflies. I thought that really went well with my outfit. Look at how massive this tree is. I'm not sure if you could get the whole size of it when I was sitting in front of it. Check this out. Maybe if you see my blanket and dolly, you can get a better idea of the scale. It is massive. And just beautiful. Okay, we're not going in the water today, but we can certainly enjoy it. How's the wind? Is the wind not too loud today? Maybe I'm kind of secluded in this little cool spot. Wind's not too bad. All right. Woohoo. Well, there. I did not mean to give you a close-up of my belly. I do apologize for that. It is so beautiful here, I know. And gosh, it doesn't even matter what the weather is, right? We can find something to love about this beach every single day. Wow. Jane made 4 hats and Be So Easy this weekend. That's wonderful. That's great. I've been working on those vests that I showed you last week. I'm doing one in Be So Baby and one in Be So Easy, following the same pattern, so I can show you what a difference gauge makes. Let's see where we at. We're at the end of our 3rd repeat of this half of the vest, which means I'll be able to start the second one. And I will, when I do the second half, I'll probably record that one at the same time to get those videos started. Been making lots of videos recently. I'm not cold, actually. It's warm here. It's very warm here. In fact, I'm kind of sweating. I've been making lots of videos. There is a live premiere today. Thank you, Kat. I love the color of these glasses too. You can find these in my Amazon shop as well. What was I saying? Live premiere today, part 5 of the 6-part video series for the Be So Scrubby Crochet Pattern Collection is coming. I think today is maybe a popcorn knit with a strap on the back. Very cool. A popcorn flat scrubby knit with strap. That's today, part 5. And then tomorrow will be the lattice grid dishcloth / washcloth. That will be the 6th part. And then I'll let you know tomorrow what video premieres will come after that. But it's been my goal recently to try to have a video premiere release right after the podcast every day. Are you guys enjoying having a video to go to right after the podcast? I'm just kind of curious about the time of the day, if you even like the premieres, or tell me, what do you think? Do you like having the videos premiere so that we can chat together? Do you like having them right after the podcast? Do you like them every day? Well, I just saw a whole slew of yeses, so I asked too many questions at once, too. Immediately after, I think, is convenient for a lot of people. Kat, I'm glad you mentioned that. If you have a hard time keeping headscarves on your head, I would highly recommend securing your hair underneath like I did to get your bangs out of the way. Also, you could, especially with a fine fabric like this, you could use your bobby pins to pin the headscarf in place too. Why not? In fact, let me take one of my pins out and I'll show you. If I was having trouble keeping this in place, I could absolutely take my bobby pin and thread it through a little bit of the stitches and my hair, and secure it like that. So if you're having trouble keeping a headscarf in place, I would definitely add bobby pins. That's a great question, and really gave me the ability to share a wonderful tip that I forgot to share earlier, so thank you. Hi, Lori. Oh man, my water tastes so good. I put fresh lemon in there this morning. Is there anything like fresh lemon? My goodness. I don't know what a Kirby grip is. Hi, Samantha. Thanks, Lori. I love it too. You remember a couple years ago I was so scared about wearing headscarves. I was like, oh, I don't think they'll work for me. I don't know. And I just kind of this last week said, you know what, enough. I'm going to try it, and I have to own it. If I want it to work for me, I have to own it. And that's really, whether you're used to or not used to wearing hats or headscarves or whatever, if there's something you want to try, you have to own it in order to pull it off. There is no style you can't pull off if you believe in it. But it is hard when you're unsure. So whether you see how other people do it, take a look. Take a look at how other people are styling something. Decide if you like or don't like different aspects of it. Yes, there are patterns for this scarf. Judy has posted links for them in the live chat here, and there will be info in the show notes as well. This is called the Lila Crochet Scarf, and you can find it on my website as a pattern with charts. There's a video tutorial for it too, I believe, and it is a yarn and bead kit on my website as well. And Judy's been sharing the links in the live chat this morning, and like I said, we will be adding them to show notes in the video description as well. Or you can head over to my YouTube channel, or my website, and search Lila, and you'll find it that way as well. Lila. Great questions, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Samantha. Yep. Well, as of a year ago, and 2 years ago, and maybe even 3 years ago on the podcast, I used to say, oh, I love headscarves, but I can't wear them. They're not for me. And then one day I just said, you know what? The only reason why you believe that is because you believe that. Just try it. And I'm so glad that I stepped outside my comfort zone, because not only do I love wearing them now, but I've also been able to inspire other people to try that. So good for you. I'm so glad that we were able to overcome our fear of headscarves together. Like, you know, when someone has big hair, it's like, oh, well, it works for them, right? You know, you can say that about anything. Oh, I like that style, but it's only for petite girls. I like that style, but it's only for people with super long, full hair. And I just said, you know what? Find a way to make it work for you and own it. Thank you, Judy, for posting more links. I appreciate it. I'm sure the person that is asking about those links will be grateful as well. I could stare at these waves for hours, not say a word, and just zone out. Couldn't you? This is so pretty. Thank you, Liliana. I appreciate it. What else did you guys do this weekend? Oh, for the second week in a row, I have been intimidated from trying my smoker. I finally got a used smoker, and now I'm so afraid of it that I haven't even tried it. I've read the instruction manual twice. I've read a cookbook about the specific smoker twice, and I'm still intimidated by it and afraid to try it. So there. See, it happens to everybody. Everybody gets intimidated by something. There's always something that we feel like is just outside of our reach, right? And I don't know why, but I'm really struggling with turning on that smoker for the first time. I'm finding every excuse to do something else, which has been great for video production. It's been great for making samples. My house is so clean because I've found I even have made excuses to go clean the house instead of start the smoker. That's how much I even go exercise. Oh, why don't you go exercise right now instead? Jane made her Be So Easy hats in 1 hour. That is wonderful. That is the best part of Be So Easy projects, I think, working with a number 5 yarn makes projects go so fast. Yeah, a headscarf is way better than a headband in some ways because you can control how tight you want it. If you're somebody that gets headaches from headbands, you may really prefer a headscarf also. I agree. And like I said, you can even make it as loose as you want and secure it with bobby pins so that it stays in place. It doesn't have to be secured solely based on how tightly you tie it. You could also tie it loosely and secure it with bobby pins instead. I think that that might be a great way to avoid something too tight that causes headaches. Anybody have any other questions? Yes, especially with glasses, I agree. Yes, I have all of my supplies already. Because I got it used, it came with the other person's supplies. So I have charcoal, paraffin cubes for starting the charcoal. I have apple wood and mesquite and apple, I think, is what she had for wood chips. Came with everything, and for some reason I'm scared. I don't know why. But you know I will get over it. How long does it take to smoke? It depends on what you put in there. If you put something small in there, it could be a couple of hours. If something bigger, it could be 8 or 10 hours. Yeah, I'm just trying to not shame myself too much, and that's the reason why I'm sharing this with you, because I think there are so many parallels with whatever you're struggling with, whether it is self-care, learning a new project or technique in knitting and crochet, whatever you're struggling with learning or struggling with getting over, sometimes it's okay to be intimidated and overwhelmed about something. And when something is intimidating or overwhelming, you have choices, right? You can either shame yourself and make it worse, or try to let it go and just focus on something else until you come back around to it. And that's what I'm trying to do with the smoker right now, is that as long as I feel intimidated, I need to let it go because it needs to bring joy into my life. But it's a charcoal smoker, not electric, it's charcoal. And in the instructions it says to make sure to put it on a fireproof base. And you know, I don't know what that is. My backyard's made out of wood chips and my back deck is made out of wood. So it's like, well, if it needs to be fireproof, I don't even know what to put it on. Do I have to go buy cement blocks to set it up? Like, so that really threw me in the opening line of the instruction manual, and so I kind of panicked. That's where I panicked, because I don't know what I need for a fireproof base. And is that true? Does anybody else have a sheet of galvanized tin is all I need, so I could get that at Home Depot, you think? Is that what that means? So that's really where I stumbled, because my barbecue is on a barbecue base, right? It's how much is a smoker? The prices are all over the board, but I bought mine used. I bought an inexpensive one and I bought it used, so I didn't spend a lot of money on it. Yeah, I don't have concrete in my backyard. That's why I'm stumped, so I didn't know what I need to get. Yeah, because I mean, it's been our dry season here, and God forbid I caused a fire, and especially it takes so long to smoke things that if it's a fire risk and it's 10 hours, I can't possibly sit there the whole 10 hours to watch it. So the whole thing just kind of threw me for a loop, and I didn't have anybody directly to ask, I didn't think, so I guess there are people I could have asked. I chose to just live in fear. And now I'm making myself accountable by sharing it with all of you. Yeah, cement blocks would work too, I agree. Let's see, I forget what kind I have. Smoky Mountain something? I don't know. It's an inexpensive charcoal one. It is available on Amazon. I'll pop whichever one I have in my Amazon shop so you can see what I have. But I did not buy mine new. I bought mine used. Just to be completely honest. Well, thanks for all the tips, everybody. It's always much easier once you get some good advice, right? Yeah, I just need to go to Home Depot and pick something. I also want to go to Home Depot because I have an idea for making a new DIY headboard for my bed too. You know how you can find square pieces of wood that have beautiful carvings in them so that you can see through them? Well, my bed is on a wall that has the only window in my bedroom, so if I make a headboard there, it blocks the light. So I was thinking if I used a material that is see-through somewhat, that it would still allow light into my bedroom. And so I thought it would be fun to take square pieces of wood that are decorated and carved. Do you know what I mean? Like those wall decoration type hangings, but nail a bunch of them together to create a lace pattern headboard. Preferably white wood, if not I would paint it. But that's kind of in the back of my head as a DIY project for a new headboard. Remember I made a headboard years ago? Well, I ended up tossing that one, and I want to make one again. But this time I want to make one where the light can still come through. So if I do go to Home Depot this week to look for fireproof, heat-proof bases for the charcoal smoker, I will also head over and take a look at wood squares, see what I can find. Or even metal. I don't care what it's made out of as long as it has some holes in it for light to come through. They'd be really pretty and could really look like lace. Oh wow, we're almost out of time and I've chatted away at lots of crazy stuff this morning. Anyway, we've got time. Yes, there's a video for the scarf, Lori. We've shared links for the pattern, the yarn and bead kit, and the videos here in the live chat. And if you didn't get them, we'll also have them in the show notes as well. Also, it's called the Lila, L-I-L-A crochet scarf, so you can search Lila here on my YouTube channel for the tutorial video, and you can search Lila on my website for the pattern and the yarn and bead kit. The glasses are available, glass squares. I thought you were saying, are my glasses available? They're in my ear section. Okay, let's see, where are we? Oh, this is a nice one. So I'm reading out of Create, Share, Inspire Notebook, Volume 1, Issue 2 this morning. And this one is from Harriet Tubman. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. Oh, isn't that lovely? Ah, it is so lovely. Thank you, Harriet Tubman. Let's read it again because this really is such lovely words of encouragement for anybody about any dream that you may have. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. What a great quote to start the week on. Happy Monday indeed. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise, the beach, chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And if you can join me for the live premiere of video part 5 for the Scrubby Collection crochet pattern, that will be starting in 1.5 minutes. I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of Create, Share, Inspire podcast. Bye-bye.